What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Iceberg Slim, aka Coach Don, here on JV TV Anime. Today, we got a very special guest, a very special video, the one, the only, Rob, to Shonen Showdown himself.
Thank you for having me, man. Thank you for having me. It's been a minute, man. We back, finally.
Just so y'all know, DreamCon is coming up soon, so if y'all want to check out Rob, he will be there and have probably 1 or 2 panels for y'all, so we can check it out. We got footage from the last one. It was jumping, it was
yes, sir.
Having a great time. Definitely come see the part 2 of that. But today, we're going to be getting into the video for Mojo's top 20 strongest One Piece characters. I got a leak of the top 10 list they dropped. I didn't even know about this. I'm very curious to get Rob's thoughts on this and y'all down in the comments below. But we're gonna jump right into it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready.
Hey guys, Ash here with Watch Mojo, and these are the top 20 strongest One Piece characters. For this list, we're going to be looking over the most powerful figures in One Piece. A little disclaimer, every single character on this list would have some difficulty against the others, so strength is a matter of degrees. Also, we'll be discussing the current events of the manga, so if you're not caught up to at least chapter 1053...
1053. Okay.
If there's a One Piece character whose strength you'd like to power scale against our list, unleash your haki in the comments. And if there's another One Piece list you want to see, go to my Twitter, AshJBo, and let me know.
That was a payback war. That's what happened to him.
Number 20, Zoro. It says a lot about the power level of the people on our list.
Oh wait, hold on.
All people.
So I'm trying to remember 1053 because yeah, chapter 1053. What happened? Because we're many chapters ahead right now.
84, right? 1053.
Because I don't wanna go too far ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me check right now.
Yeah, 1053. What happened with 1053? I'm trying to remember.
That's been a while. We only get about 2 or 3 chapters. So that was a while ago.
Just so I know how far ahead I can go.
Okay, this is the New Emperors. That's the title of it.
Oh, all right. Is that when? Okay, so that's probably the chapter when Buggy was announced as a new Yonko. I'm assuming that was that chapter.
I'm looking at Pierce Morgan right now. Talk about it. Yeah. They listing all the new bounties.
All right, so it's post Wano, but it's not Egghead yet.
No, it looked like right after, like we leaving Wano basically.
Okay.
Because this is right before
right before Egghead. Okay. Now I know what's going on. Okay, we can continue. Zoro at 20. Okay.
That's interesting.
Very, very interesting.
Barely edges onto it. He's the right-hand man of Luffy, the man who will be the Pirate King. His feats of strength and skill throughout the series
Okay,
are
so we do need to
numerous
remember. Yeah, that makes sense. We need to remember that this video is from like 8 months.
Right. That's like we're moving up chapter 1053. So but you saying that makes me question what you're thinking though. Because are you saying that Zoro should be what?
So if we're taking everything that happened in Wano, I got how my frame of reference was before I thought about just like when this video dropped. I'm thinking Zoro should be a little bit higher than 20. I'm thinking he's strong because I'm assuming these are characters today, not like in the past.
Yeah, is it alive? Did they say top 20 strongest alive, or they just said top 20 strongest?
It might be all time. If it's all time.
If it's all time, definitely.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. If it's today, I'm expecting Zoro to be like in the top 15 category.
Okay, yeah, that could change. Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. I'll keep watching.
His endurance is positively legendary too. We've got 2 words for you. Recently, Zoro has managed to injure the nigh invulnerable Kaido, as well as take down the Emperor's own right hand, King. Zoro's dream is to become the strongest swordsman in the world, and while he isn't there yet, he's in the top 5 at the very least. Number 19, Trafalgar Law. Law is one of the most powerful pirates of this generation.
Law should be
His
higher,
operation-
but based on where it's at right now, 1053, I understand, but Law should be higher for me.
I feel like
I
I feel like Law's power is too OP. I feel like we honestly be letting Law skate a lot. I don't know if it's like just plot armor and Oda just does that just so we don't make Law too OP. But Law's powers, he really should be a top 50, especially what he did in the war. We seen his awakening. I'm liking what I'm saying. I feel like there should never be a time where we Law the same struggles Just Rosa. That should never happen.
Yeah, well, but for the first time ever, right? Because we're gonna have to go a little past 1053 just to paint the picture of what Law is looking like. He has no crew, but for the first time ever, Beppo showed up. Which is shocking. You know what I'm saying? Because we're in Wano, Big Mom is upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Kaido is upstairs. Where's Beppo? I don't see Beppo anywhere. But now we finally got to see Beppo do something. So now that Law has a little bit of help, but beforehand, the reason why I rate Law so highly is because he really did not have a crew to really depend on, and he still was able to contend against the Blackbeard pirates, who, again, Marshall D. Teach has two of the deadliest devil fruits in One Piece, in the Yami Yami no Mi, in the Guru Guru no Mi, right? Top tier all around, obviously, as a devil fruit user. And then he also has a nasty crew. I mean, they are not anybody to really play with. Everybody of the Dot Q used his fruit against Law, and Law had to use his hockey to show out just a little bit. Law is really he's really up there now. His Devil Fruit Awakening did help him lead the fight against Big Mom with Kid. So for me, I still think that Law fighting a Yonko crew by himself for the most part is impressive. Beppo didn't show up until it was dire straits. Law's about to die. Nobody else was really there to help him. You know what I'm saying? Jean Bart was there, but it wasn't really anything special. So Law being able to do that and survive a situation like that, I think is still an incredible feat. Like, that's, I give him props for that. If Law had a crew, it would be totally different.
100%. I think, because like, honestly, I believe Blackbeard really got a top throughout right now. Blackbeard's crew ain't nothing to sneeze at, especially without Kuji in the back.
And there you go.
So I definitely give Law his props for hanging with a Blackbeard, because personally, I think Blackbeard is a top 2 Yonko.
Right.
What I say when I mean what happened in Dress Rosa should never happen again, I want like a 1v1 situation. Because Law's crew, for the most part, I mean, they're mostly... So the fact that Beppo is stepping up now, that's definitely going to help in the back pocket. Needed him. Who knows how long we would have lasted. But in a 1v1 situation, I can't see anybody like Doflamingo just handle... Because remember, Dress Rosa was 118 episodes. Within all that time, Law lost his arm, shot in broad daylight. He really just got embarrassed. And I feel like with a power that Oda wrote for him, it should never be that case. Like, I agree with you. I think 19 is too low. But I mean, hey, he's showing me more. Next, I want to see him be able to take on a Yonko by himself.
How do you feel about Law over Zoro? Because I know that's the big thing.
Crazy enough, we had a debate on our show about that a couple months ago. Personally, I'm taking Zoro.
Okay. Me, I'm Law, but I get it. I get it from a hockey standpoint. But for me, I think there's a couple of things I'm still waiting to see from Zoro. And Law has proven to me, at least with having one of the greatest devil fruits I've ever seen. Plus his hockey is stepping up. You know what I'm saying? And he's fighting a Yonko plus his crew. I mean, he's fighting Blackbeard and Doc Q's attacking him at the same time. Like, there's a lot that Law had to deal with. And I'm not saying Zoro can't stand against a Yonko because he was able to scar Kaido. But, you know, that took everything out of him. And after that, it was pretty much, you know, it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? Zoro gave him his all and he was only able to scar him. But then again, Blackbeard and Kaido, that's a whole other conversation. Whether you have Blackbeard or Kaido higher or lower versus each other. I have Kaido higher, so, you know, I get it. It's a tough conversation. It's a tough conversation to have. Zoro's a better swordsman, but Law is more tactical. So, yeah.
I think if the show went the way I wanted it to go, then Law would win, just off of his ability alone and his strategic mindset. But I feel like Law, I don't want to say doesn't reach his full potential. I don't think he's wasted potential, but I feel like his full character, there's a lot more that could be unfolded.
Right.
Like, I feel like Zoro's definitely gonna max out his full potential, like the whole character description total, like power wise, full circle wise. I think Zoro's is gonna end up strong at. But I just want Law to show me he got that dog in him. That's what I want. When Law can handle Yonko on his own, then that's what I need to.
Right.
At one point, we looked at them as rivals. I don't look at that in this. I don't look at it this way.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. Yeah, it's Luffy. Yeah, it's Luffy, definitely.
Yeah, and Kid and
Create zones, or rooms, in which he has near complete control over everything inside.
OPs.
He can slice people up while they're still alive, swap their personalities, lift heavy things, and even teleport himself or others.
Got like 9 powers.
And that's before the awakening, by the way.
Before. That's I feel like it's really not many people
that he and Eustace Kid managed
Right.
to take down one of the 4 emperors, Big Mom. If he'd done it solo, or if the effort didn't nearly kill him, we'd put him higher on this list. Honestly, if Oda wrote Law as powerful as his broken abilities really are, he'd be so unstoppable he'd break the story.
Look at this man. That's crazy.
Number 18, Isho, aka Fujitora. One of the traditional trio of Marine admirals, the strongest part of the world government's military, Isho...
A little bit higher.
See, maybe prior to what happened with Sabo and the Revolutionary Army in the Holy Land. Huh?
Today, Sabo or 10?
Oh, 1053 Sabo. Did that happen yet? I think it was it announced, but
I don't.
Because I remember. Okay, I remember them announcing the.
You know what? That might have been the back page of that chapter
Or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, depending on when it was announced that Sabo and the Revolutionary Army commanders held off Green Bull, they held off Fujitora and freed Kuma, and now we're seeing even more of a backstory with that. But after seeing all that go down, we get that the admirals had to hold back. I still think Fujitora should be higher on this list, like a little bit higher on this list, but I don't think it's like top 10, or something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? So I'm not angry at it. It's just kind of like, okay, let me see who they put above him. That's where I would be like, I would have to stop. But
old heads coming up soon.
Right.
Better known as his alias Fujitora, is among the newest additions to the group. Fujitora may be blind, but his observation haki is strong enough that he can sense his surroundings without sight. What really makes this Wisteria tiger terrifying, though, is his devil fruit ability.
Hey, that's your boy Zoro, man. What
Fujitora
happened?
has the power to control gravity within selected areas. This means he can make things float, no matter their weight, like that time he almost used an entire country's worth of rubble to
This is
crush
crazy.
Luffy's allies.
This is crazy.
Fujitora can also increase gravity's effects too, crushing someone into the ground or cooling down a meteor from orbit.
Definitely a top 10 devil fruit to me.
You would think, yeah. Like, he does it with ease. He could easily just bring a mirage of
Marco
him.
the Phoenix was the
Marco,
first commander of the
okay.
Whitebeard pirates for decades.
Marco.
He's in an exclusive tier of pirates. In terms of defensive capabilities,
Are you taking Marco over?
I'm not taking Marco over Law. I'm gonna put that out there. I'm not doing that. I'm not taking Marco over Law. Not what Law is doing right now. I don't think Marco. I don't think Marco's.
They going off that 1053.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, could that happen? Okay, nah.
You're right. Well, even Law post Wano, not really Blackbeard yet, but post Wano, Devil Fruit Awakening. Come on.
Wow.
I still
Okay,
think
yeah.
I'm taking Law We love Marco. Marco fought King and Queen at the same time. Am I taking Marco over Fujitora though? I don't know. I don't know. See,
I see why people would off of regeneration alone, but Marco a little bit older, the season, like he fought King and Queen at the same time. But
he did stop Big Mom too. But the thing is, Marco's elite. It's just the stuff that Marco has shown us. I don't think it's something that Fujitora can't do, right? And I don't think I've seen a feat from Marco that I think Fujitora wouldn't be able to pull off. But maybe he does. They put him one spot over, so maybe I could give that to him because he can't heal himself.
That's fair.
But and I know you know Shanks wanted to pick him up. Shanks doesn't just pick up anybody. You know, he wanted to pick Marco up, bring him to the crew, you know, so he knows what's going on. Shanks knows something. I do think Marco's elite. I just Fujitora, I think they're, let's say they're relative. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at saying they're relative. I'm more mad about Marco being over Law personally than Fujitora.
I feel like if it was Marco from the first war, but I do still get, because I feel like Marco is closer to his prime back then. That's just cool.
Yeah.
Capabilities, Marco might have the best power in the whole series. Able to turn into a phoenix, Marco can use his regenerative blue flames to heal himself and others from nearly any injury. Marco has clashed with multiple admirals. He's fought Big Mom.
Yeah, see, this is the real deal.
He's even battled two of Kaido's commanders simultaneously.
Yeah, see?
Still, while this pineapple head can hold his own among
that's what I'm saying. I'm cool with him being over Fujitora.
To give him many big W's.
Not a lot, but a little
Number
bit.
16, Borsalino, aka Kizaru. He may speak at a snail's pace, but Borsalino, better known as Kizaru, is arguably the fastest character in One Piece. This sharply dressed Marine Admiral.
Would it be disrespectful to the JVTV anime fans? Sorry. Okay. Would it be disrespectful for me to say I think Zoro? Would it be disrespectful if I say I think Zoro can box with Kizaru? Is that disrespectful?